Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. In today's video, I'm going to be working on some fall deep cleaning and also some fall decorating, just adding a few touches of fall to my home. It's finally starting to feel like fall here in Arizona, so I've been in the mood to get out a couple of fall decorations, get those fall candles burning, and just get that cozy vibe going in the house. I'll also be working on some fall deep cleaning. With the change of the seasons, I like to do some deep cleaning around the house, and so I did write out this list of each room and everything that I wanted to deep clean in each room. Now, I didn't get everything done on these 2 days because I was also prepping for company to come the next day and just working on basic cleaning around the house as well and the decorating, so I'll just have to have another day of deep cleaning sometime in the future. Once the kitchen was clean, I got started on the deep cleaning that I wanted to do in the kitchen, and I'm going to be working my way from the top down to the bottom. So I'm starting off at the top of these kitchen cabinets. There was a lot of dust up here and fly dirt, so I started off with my full circle duster to get the dust down, and then I had my damp cloth and also a dry cloth, and I was just working at wiping down those cabinets, dusting the top of the fridge, because as you'll see here in a second, the top of the fridge was filthy. Sometimes I forget about this area, and then when I go to dust the kitchen every couple months, I'm reminded just how dirty the top of the fridge can get. I hope today's video can just give you a lot of motivation and inspiration as you come along on these 2 days. I'll be very busy over these 2 days doing a lot of cleaning, decorating, prepping for company, and I'll also be sharing quite a few recipes, a soup recipe, a really yummy Alfredo lasagna that I made for our company, and I'll be making sourdough bread, a dessert. So stay tuned for all of that throughout the video, and also I'll be starting the fall decorating here in just a couple of minutes. We'll also be doing a little bit of fall decor shopping. I've got a giveaway in this video here in just a couple of minutes. You don't want to miss that as well, so just stay tuned, and I hope that you really enjoy today's video. So you've been seeing me work my way around the kitchen. I was starting off with the cabinets, like I said, working my way from the top to the bottom, and now I'm working on this little island area of our kitchen where we have the bar stools. The boys eat at this area every single day, and so the back of this can get really dirty. As you saw there, the camera still doesn't pick up just how dirty this area was, but you can imagine it's white, and I have 3 little boys, so it was really dirty and it needed a good scrubbing. I was just using soapy water, a rag, and a scrub mommy to clean this area, and I also had a dry rag until Levi dipped it into my soapy water, but I had a dry rag there so that I could dry off as I was cleaning. Now I'm going to clean the kitchen window. This can usually get dirty pretty quickly with flies and just dirt from the plants, so I just took all of the pots off the window, gave those plants a little bit of TLC, cleared out any dead plants, watered them, cleaned the window and also the windowsill, and then put all the pots back. Let me know down below in the comments if you've started to decorate for fall yet. We will be starting the fall decorating here as soon as we clean off the countertops and the backsplash. I just haven't been in the mood to decorate for fall until just this last week or two because it's been so hot here in Arizona, but it's finally started to cool off. there just is that feeling of fall in the air outside, even though it still does get pretty warm during the day, but definitely cooler than it was, and it's just feeling like fall. When I'm deep cleaning the countertops and the backsplash, I'll usually work in sections. So I started off with this corner section over here, cleared everything off of the countertop, and then I cleaned the countertop, the backsplash. The countertop was pretty dirty back in the corner and behind items that I had sitting on the countertop, behind the espresso machine and everything. And as I put items back onto the countertop, I'm also wiping them off as I set them back onto the clean countertop. It wouldn't feel like fall unless we got a fall candle burning. These are some of my favorite candles. I'll have them linked down below, and this autumn wood scent smells amazing. It's just a very cozy fall scent. So I got a couple of new fall decor items, and I'm getting those unpackaged here before we start the fall decorating. And I'm also going to show about a minute or two of footage here from when I was shopping at Hobby Lobby a few weeks ago. I was checking out all of their new fall decor for the year. I always enjoy shopping through their fall decor every year. I stopped and got myself a pumpkin spice latte so that it could feel even more like fall, even though it was like 95 degrees on this day in Tucson when I was shopping. But I had a lot of fun just slowly shopping through all of the fall decor. They have so many options, such a variety of items, and if you're hosting for Thanksgiving, they have a lot of great items for that and items that you could continue to use throughout the year. Like this large wooden board you could put in the middle of your Thanksgiving table and use it as a charcuterie board, and then just continue to use it throughout the year. And all of the fall decor, party, fall floral, and crafts at Hobby Lobby is currently 40% off. And a big thank you to Hobby Lobby for sponsoring today's video. They have always been one of my favorite home decor stores. I've shopped there for years. I used to work there years ago. So I really love them, and it's always super fun when I get to work with them in my videos. Definitely go and check out Hobby Lobby, see all of the beautiful fall decor and items that they have if you're needing some fall items or some items for hosting for Thanksgiving. And I did also pick up a $50 Hobby Lobby gift card as I was in the checkout at Hobby Lobby, and I got this $50 Hobby Lobby gift card to give to one of you. So I am giving this gift card away in today's video. To enter that giveaway, just follow the steps here on the screen. I want to give this away to one of you so that one of you can go and buy some fall decor for your home on me. So be sure that you enter that giveaway to win the $50 Hobby Lobby gift card. So we are back home now, and I'm showing you all of the items that I got at Hobby Lobby. This cute medium-sized white pumpkin that looks very realistic, and then this larger like copper colored pumpkin that I thought was really neat. I got some hand soap for our guest bathroom, and then a variety of fall florals. I was wanting to add some fall florals above the piano, and these are great to just have every year, something like this that can go with your style each year. And that was the only fall decor items that I got, just because I already do have quite a few fall decor items on hand, and probably 90% of those items are from Hobby Lobby. That's usually my favorite place to shop for fall decor. I love having floating shelves in the kitchen, especially during different seasons and holidays, because I can add touches of that holiday or season to these shelves. And when it comes to fall decor, I usually don't go overboard and I just add a few touches of fall to my home here and there in a few different areas. For these shelves in the kitchen, I usually like to work from the top to the bottom, so I cleared off that top shelf, dusted the shelf, and then I redecorated the shelf. I did put a few of the same items back up there, so I did dust those off before adding them to the shelf. And I hid these twinkle lights up on the top shelf around the decor just so that in the evening it would give a nice cozy glow up to the ceiling. I love to add fresh flowers to the kitchen when I can. It doesn't happen very often, but it's one of those little things that just make me happy and really brighten up the space. Maybe next year I can attempt to plant my own cut flower garden, but we'll see if that actually happens, but that would be really neat. So I'm continuing on now with some deep cleaning, and then here in a few minutes at the end of this first day, I will show you the finished fall decor. I'll give you a closer look at those shelves and give you a closer look at that floral arrangement that I made in the kitchen. I put it on top of a cutting board with some real pumpkins, going to add some fall florals to the top of the piano, and I'm also setting up a fall tablescape here in the dining room. So like I said, we were going to be having company over the next evening. It would be 6 adults sitting at the table. So it worked out perfectly since I was going to set up a fall tablescape today as I was decorating. I was just going to go ahead and set this up for our dinner party for 6. So it will be 3 different couples sitting here at the table. I started off with the placemats, and then I used my large white plates, these napkins, and then did the little pumpkin on top of the napkins. Adding a little pumpkin to the top of the napkin is an easy way to add a bit of fall decor to your table setup. You could also do like a little pine cone. Hobby Lobby sells the bags of all of the little pumpkins, the little pine cones, different things like that. All of these items I did get at Hobby Lobby last year, and they are still selling them this year. The placemats, the napkins, the green glasses, the little pumpkins, all of that. And I got these placemats because not only can I use them for fall, Christmas time, but I can also use them for the entire year. And it's really nice when you can get items like that that you can use for holidays, but yet you can also use for the rest of the year as well. I was putting all of the little items that we had collected from our recent trip to Washington and Oregon in this glass bowl here on the coffee table. We always collect little rocks and shells, things like that from each trip, and someday I want to make some type of display for those items, maybe like some bowls lined up on a shelf or shadow boxes, glass display boxes, something like that, to where I could display items from the trip with one or two little pictures and have each bowl or box labeled with the location and year of that trip. I just think that would be a really neat way to display those memories. But anyway, now I'm working on the piano area, and this is also where our air intake filter for the AC is, and this was in desperate need of being cleaned. So Jalen is going to clean that while I'm cleaning up this area, and then I'll be adding a touch of fall to the top of this piano by adding those faux fall florals from Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby always has the best faux florals and stems, several aisles of every kind that you can think of, and never pay full price because they always go 50% off at least every 2 weeks. Just check the sale paper online on their website before you head into the store just to see what's on sale that week, but usually everything in the store does go on sale at some point or another. I'm going to pause and make an afternoon iced coffee. Usually I'll try a different type of iced coffee every day, mix it up. Some days I'll have a maple iced coffee. Some days I'll do mocha or vanilla. Today I'm making a caramel mocha. So this is kind of like the caramelizer from Dutch Bros. In my cup, I did a little vanilla bean syrup, a little bit of chocolate syrup, and a dash of caramel syrup. Mixed that with 2 shots of espresso, and then I poured milk over a cup of ice and then poured those espresso shots over the ice. I also whipped up a little caramel cold foam for the top, and it was a delicious iced coffee. I'll link my little electric whisk from Amazon down below because I have loved that. It's a great little whisk for doing iced coffees. Jalen is washing these sliding doors for me, which was super helpful, and he's doing that before he heads out to the chicken barns. While he's doing that, I am sweeping the floors, and then I'm going to head into my office and get started cleaning that. This office did not feel like a very inviting space to work in just because it was so messy and dusty. There was a lot of dead flies over by the windows, a lot of fly dirt on the windows. We are dealing with a lot of flies here at our house right now, and there was a lot of cords on the desk that needed to be cleaned up. So I'm just working on these shelves first, getting those dusted quickly, and then I'll start picking up the room, cleaning the windows and the floor and the chairs and everything. And Levi did spill some of his milk on that chair. That's why there was all of that dried white milk on the chair. Let me know down below in the comments what you're working on today or what your day is looking like. I always love to read through all of your wonderful comments. I was very busy on these 2 days between trying to get this whole house tidied up and working on that fall deep cleaning, the decorating, the cooking. You don't realize how dirty your house is until you're going to be having company over, and it's a good incentive to get your house clean. If you're planning to deep clean anyway, just plan to have company over the day after you deep clean, and then that will really give you the incentive to finish the cleaning, get the whole house cleaned up. But also it's good to remember at the end of the day that your entire house does not have to be spotless in order to have company over. Sometimes that can make it feel intimidating or make us not want to have people over because we feel like our whole house has to be spotless, or maybe we've got projects going on. But at the end of the day, people don't care. Nobody's house is perfect. They just want to come over and hang out with you. But I will say that I do enjoy at least having the main area of the house picked up before people come over, just to at least make this area feel cozy. Even just lighting some candles will really help that cozy mood. And I know that nobody would have noticed if my house was dusted or not, or any deep cleaning like that. They're really not going to notice, but I was planning to deep clean the house anyway, so it worked out perfect. And now we are at the end of day 1. I was able to get quite a bit of cleaning done, and now that I am stopping the cleaning for the day, I'm going to start on supper. And for supper, I am making a cozy fall soup, which is sausage potato soup. This is a great soup to make in the fall and winter time. It's very hearty and it's really easy to make as well. There's a couple different ways that you can make this soup, but tonight I was starting off by chopping up my potatoes, getting those washed and then cooked on the stove. Usually when I make this soup, I will use chicken broth and milk, but I was out of chicken broth, so I am just using milk. Over in this smaller pan, I cooked my sausage, and once that was done cooking, I drained off the grease, added some butter in with the sausage, and once that butter was melted, I sprinkled a generous amount of flour over the sausage, mixed that in with the sausage, and then slowly added in the milk to make a thickener. And once you add that thickened milk and sausage to the soup, you can mash up at least half of the potatoes to make your soup even creamier. You could also add in things like sour cream. There's so many different ways to make sausage potato soup, but this is just one of the ways. Okay, so it's the next morning, and first thing this morning I am prepping some food, starting off with my sourdough bread, just getting that going for the day because that will take all day long to rise, do the stretch and folds and everything. Next, I'm putting my chicken into the crock pot so that that can cook all day. I'm making a chicken Alfredo later that afternoon, so I need some cooked shredded chicken. And then I'm also getting some bacon started on the stove because I need crushed bacon for the chicken Alfredo. Okay, so I'm doing some quick deep cleaning in the laundry room and also the guest bathroom, which is also the boys' bathroom. And there I was showing you that I was unpackaging some new pumice stones. You use these for your toilet bowls and they work awesome. I always keep these on hand. I put the new pumpkin spice soap on the countertop, put a new candle in there, and just got this bathroom refreshed, deep cleaned, and also ready for our guests that were coming that evening. I swapped out the wreath on the back door for my fall wreath, and I bought this wreath at Hobby Lobby last year, and I also bought the little Hello Fall sign at Hobby Lobby last year. That was in their craft section, and I just stained it a darker color, added that to the middle of the wreath, and I did see both of these items are for sale at Hobby Lobby again this year if you want to recreate this fall wreath. I'm doing some quick cleaning in the boys' bedroom, and then I'll finish the laundry in the laundry room, and then we'll head into the kitchen to make a peach crisp dessert. So this is my mom's fruit crisp recipe that I've been using for years. I will type up the exact recipe down below in the description box. This time I'm making a peach crisp, but you can add this crumble topping on top of any type of fruit that you would use. You could do apples, blueberries, raspberries. Everybody loved this dessert that evening. It was delicious. I served it with some vanilla ice cream, and now we are starting to prep the supper food. So for supper, I am making chicken Alfredo, salad, and then of course we've got that sourdough bread that is rising, and I kind of forgot to show you all of the steps just because I got so busy, but I'll try to show more detailed steps of making my sourdough in an upcoming video. But I'm prepping my salad and then also prepping the sauce for the chicken Alfredo lasagna. I'll link the recipe down below for this chicken Alfredo lasagna because it turned out delicious. The only thing that I did a little bit differently was to add crumbled bacon, and I also made a thickener with flour. I forgot to show the chicken Alfredo after it was baked, but there is what it looked like before I baked it. So now all of the food is ready, and our company came over that evening. We had such a wonderful time with them. It was so much fun. After supper and dessert, we went into the living room and we played the game called Chameleon. It is such a fun group game. I would highly recommend it. I bought it off of Amazon, so I'll put the link for that down below. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, getting to see the fall deep cleaning, the fall decorating, and the guest prep, the recipes, the baking, everything. I hope that you enjoyed it and that I just gave you a lot of motivation and inspiration today. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, and I will see you next week on Tuesday with a new video. Bye!